I've only been back at Homershams for, well, a little under a week, and one of the new brands that came in since I departed from the path of righteousness is NOVUS Automation. No jokes about the windscreen repairer in New Zealand. We've done all those. But the product is excellent. I did a video the other day about the hockey puck transmitter that one can program with a phone or from a PC, which was pretty unique. And today I'm going to talk about one of the data acquisition products, of which there are many, the so-called LogBox. What I've found in the various companies I've worked at is that there hasn't been a single solution that covers all the requirements until now. LogBox comes in three flavors, if you will. The unit that I'm using now is a Bluetooth model. This is the top one, but it's also available in Wi-Fi to use with a Wi-Fi network or with an LTE cellular solution on 4G. So it kind of covers all the bases. We have three universal inputs, so that includes 4 to 20 millivolts, PT100s, thermocouples, etc. The whole gamut, effectively. It runs either on the internal batteries or on an external DC power supply, and you get a typical life, depending on your setup, of a couple of years on the batteries that are included. So what can you do with it? Well, a whole heck of a lot. So if I start my phone up and bring up the N-Experience app, which is the standard software that Novus tend to use, although there are several. I'm going to zoom wide a moment to show you better. So we can select what type of connection we have, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. We've got Bluetooth, and if we connect, we'll download the data. We can see this unit here. We have good signal strength, and we can connect very easily to it. Now let's look at a period we wish to download. Let's say, for example, we want to go from this month. So we're at the end of March. Let's just take the last couple of days, shall we? From the 28th of March. My apologies, it was showing the 26th, so let's start that again. We'll go from the 25th of March. I think we may have the time set wrong on this, but that's okay. And we'll download the data. This connects. Now, as you probably are aware, Bluetooth is reasonably slow in data transfer. On the subject of Bluetooth, just while we wait while this downloads, this has both standard Bluetooth along with Bluetooth low energy. Bluetooth LE allows the unit to always be communicating in a very, very low power mode with the software when necessary, and simply wake up on request. My apologies, I made a schoolboy error in the downloading with the dates. But you see the idea here. We have the graph. We can look at various days and scroll backwards and forwards. We can download, we can export to PDF, we can email, etc. So it's a very versatile piece of kit. If we exit this screen, we can see that we can do configuration. And here you can see the setup. So we could have several Bluetooth log boxes set up. We click on the one we want, and we can very easily set up, we can get a live reading, or at least the last recorded value. We can get log interval, which we're doing at 2 minutes, 600 seconds. We've got 22,500 logs available. We've got a capacity of 68,000. And then in terms of setup, we can select dates and times, which I shall fix momentarily. And we can fix up things like the input style in terms of type, etc. So we can see here analog channel 1, 2 and 3. We can set up alarms, logging intervals, etc. By the way, when we convert a analog signal, such as a temperature, to a digital signal, we have a number of bits. That is, how many samples are taken across the range. So for example, if you're set up to measure 0 to 100 degrees and you have 16 bits of data, which would be very unusual, you would have 65,536 samples. So you'd have a lot of granularity. A lot of systems are 8-bit. So for example, what is 2 to the power of 8? So you'd have 256 samples available on an 8-bit system. So that division of temperature could only be described by 256 levels. On a 15-bit system, which these NOVUS LogBoxes are, what is 2 to the power of 15? We have nearly 33,000 levels. So you can see that 0 to 100 degrees is divided across a much greater range of digital signals. So talk to Homershams about the NOVUS range of products, but today specifically talking about the LogBox.